I just have a few announcements before we get started this evening. First, I would like to point out our 2 fire exits. The first one is the door you came in through, and up on stage there's another one. I'd also like to say if you could please silence your cell phones, and if you're gonna take pictures or videos, feel free, feel welcome. But if you could refrain from using flash, we would appreciate it. I would also like to say a big thank you to Katie at the box office, Alex, your server, and Abby on stream this evening. Hello, live stream as well. If you don't know who we are a nonprofit arts organization. We're a music venue. We are a school of music. We give grants to artists in the community. We do lots of cool things. So there's some stuff on your tables if you want to learn more about us. And yeah, we are very excited tonight for the Monday Discovery series to have 2 incredible songwriters who have graced our stage during Campfire. So we're happy to have both of them back. First up tonight is going to be Olivia Wendel.
What's going on? Thank you for coming out on this rainy Monday. Gonna be a storm, apparently. Is what they say. Do we believe it now? Yeah. We take it seriously, right? So yeah, my name's Olivia. I'm gonna play a lot of new stuff for you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this first song. I like to sort of intro and tell stories sometimes too. So, hey guys. If you're up for that, then I'll do some of that too. Yeah, so this first song I wrote about making movies with my little brother, which you'll hear about in the song. And yeah, we used to literally do shot for shot recreations of some of our favorite movies. So it's kind of about that. It's called Meet Me in the Movies. One sec, I'm gonna start my timer. Cool, let's do it. Summer, making movies with my little brother, holding a camcorder in my film camp tee, a skateboard for a dolly, cutting garlic with a butter knife. Got this shot, but the peaches don't look right. I named my first car Scorsese, 'cause he made the bad guys feel like family. Meet me in the movies, place ourselves in every scene. We'll rewrite the ending till we decide that we wouldn't change a thing. Wouldn't change a thing. Every cut, every take, different angles on the same place. Watch it fade in out of view. Roll the credits, see our names, our big debut, our taste of fame. It's just the two of us laughing through the afternoon. Meet me in the movies, place ourselves in every scene. We'll rewrite the ending till we decide that we would change a thing. Thank you. I just had like the craziest deja vu while that was happening, which I think is a good sign. So you were all in that deja vu. This next song is also a new one. I'm going up in a week and a half now to work on the next record in Toronto. Woo! And a few of these songs are definitely going to be on there. A lot of them probably. So yeah, if you like them, keep an eye out. And yeah, this next one is called The Outtakes. I grew up in Massachusetts. Woo! Yeah! And sometimes on the weekends, my mom and I would do extra work in movies just for fun. And if you know the Burlington Mall, you know that it's famous for one movie and one movie only, and that's Mall Cop. So this is kind of a story about that experience. You'd never know, but I'm in the deleted scenes of Mall Cop the movie. Strolling by illegal seafoods with some guy they assigned me. I tripped and fell on my shoelace, ruined the entire take. I didn't want to disappoint Kevin James. It's always cut back to one, gotta get this shit done. Nobody knows how long it's supposed to take. Gotta hide all my big mistakes, caked in layers I call my best face. When I take it off at the end of the day, I just wish I could be okay with sharing more of the outtakes. Oh, oh. I set up a studio in my apartment in Boston, and sometimes I get bored, so I try to share parts of my process. Then I spend 10 of the 11 minutes moving the hair around my face. It's a dizzying dance trying to be honest without being fake. It's always cut back to one, gotta get this shit done. Nobody knows how long it's supposed to take. Gotta hide all my big mistakes, caked in layers I call my best face. When I take it off at the end of the day, I just wish I could be okay with sharing more of the outtakes. I wanna hear the laugh you hide that comes from deep inside, and see the wrinkles around your eyes that prove how much you've been smiling. Go on and brag about your slowest smile. Sing all those songs that make you cry, and feel something that you can't deny. Yeah, it's beautiful when you stop trying. Cut back to one, nobody knows. Don't hide, and fuck putting on your best face when you get home at the end of the day. I hope that you feel okay with sharing more of the outtakes. Thank you. Thanks so much. How are we doing? Cool. So this is awesome. I'm so grateful to be here. So yeah, thanks for hanging and listening. This next song is a really new one. I wrote it last week. I was listening to some new music that was on my release radar, on my radar. And I couldn't help but notice that everything was just making me feel so sad. And I wrote this about, I guess, that feeling. So it's also a sad song. So I guess maybe it's a little counterintuitive, but it's called Harder to Be Happy. Not sad, but when I hear you, I am. Call me an empath, but you're cold, and I feel that. It's harder to be happy. Yeah, misery comes easily, but that's not you, and that's not me. It's harder to be free than chained to the same stories, but that's not you, and that's not me. That's not me. I'm not mad, but when I see you, I am. Call me an optimist, but you're half full of it, making everyone else believe that it's harder to be happy. Yeah, misery comes easily, but that's not you, and that's not me. It's harder to be free than chained to the same stories, but that's not you, and that's not me. That's not me. That's not me. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I always feel weird like eating if I have food in front of me when I'm like at something like this, so don't feel weird. Tap that silverware. It actually like feels more homey, so you can. Yeah, there you go. I heard it. I'm tuning, you're eating. Let's hang out. This next song, stop eating. No, I'm just kidding. Woo. Been like such a weird mood all day, so you're here for it. Yeah, okay. This next song is called Any City, and I wrote it after moving from New York to the Boston area. I had a phone call with someone who I considered to be a mentor at the time, and I don't know if you've ever had a conversation with someone where it just goes totally the other way. And he basically made me doubt and question a lot of the decisions I had made, including moving, which I thought was really unfair and a lot of projection in hindsight. But I wrote this song as just kind of a response. I was a little pissed. So yeah, this song is called Any City. I can live anywhere and see the sun. I can breathe in any air and find inspiration. Who made you? The omniscient one, telling me I'm dying from self-affliction. Well, as long as I'm the only one carrying my heart in my body, you call it a house, to me it's a home. My dreams go wherever I roam, and I can make my way in any city. Any city. Any city. Well, LA's not the only place people live, and there's a saying about being a small fish. You bleached your hair, saw it on the internet. Why does standing out always mean dying to fit in? Well, as long as I'm the only one carrying my heart in my body, you call it a house, to me it's a home. My dreams go wherever I roam, and I can make my way in any city. Any city. Any city. Thank you. A little retune, a little eat. A little drink. Another drink. Yeah, thanks so much for coming out again. It's really exciting to get to play the new stuff for people and get that live feedback. So thank you for that. This is an older song. I put out a record 2 years now ago. Time is weird. And yeah, that album was a lot about growing up in the Massachusetts area and just experiences that I had growing up around here. So you can check that one out wherever you listen to music. And yeah, the new stuff, you can check that out wherever you listen to music too, when it's coming out. And yeah, I owe a lot to this song. I think a lot of amazing things happened after this song came out, so I always like to kind of thank this one before I play it. And yeah, if you know the Massachusetts area, then you'll recognize this one. This is Stop and Shop. Holding on to a few things, standing in the checkout line. I always get more than I came for, can never make up my mind. Got stuck with weird flavors, it was summer, they were almost out of pines. I was feeling resigned, then I saw you coming down the aisle. You don't know me, no, not too well. I'm just an on sale item you see on the shelf. You think I'll try it, what the hell? I'm not losing out, I'm not losing out. You say you're holding on to a few things you wanna get off your chest. Well, I never thought that Stop and Shop would be the perfect place to confess. And we're in the express line, I'm always scared I'll waste someone's time. And you ask me if I need money or a ride, and I think you don't know me, no, not too well. I'm just an on sale item you see on the shelf. You think I'll try it, what the hell? I'm not losing out, I'm not losing out. Holding on to a few things as I check out and say goodbye. I walk home from the store, leaving a melting trail behind. If you wanted, I'd be easy to find. If you wanted, I'd be easy to find. But you don't know me, no, not too well. I'm just an on sale item you see on the shelf. You think I'll try it, what the hell? I'm not losing out, I'm not losing out. Thank you. So many familiar faces. One sec. You're also like amazingly quiet and attentive. It's really nice. This next song is called Windthrow. And yeah, it was kind of the whole conceit for the album that I put out a few years ago. I was on a hike in the woods in Rochester, and we came across my then boyfriend, now husband. Woo! We came across this like huge toppled over tree, and his mom was like, "Oh, well, my mother-in-law now, I guess." She was like, "Wow, hey, she's probably watching." She was like, "Wow, I haven't seen that before. That must be new." And so I think this was like when we were there during the pandemic, and I went home and my brain was like, think of lots of other things. And so I started looking up why trees fall over. And I came across this word windthrow, which is basically just like the natural processes that occur that make a tree fall. And I had never heard that word before, and it became kind of the central piece of this album about what happens when that happens to people, or like family systems. So yeah, this song is kind of the core of that. So this is Windthrow. at the start of the storm, Grandpa quickly took a turn. So you hopped on a plane and never returned. Quit your job at the record store. Father, father, like a tree, tall as an evergreen, falling like a frail old thing. I remember the sound of a heavy blow, the whistle of a tree as it goes down slow. Where, oh, where did you go? I found you on the forest floor. The winds, they've carried you to and fro, down to the earth below, falling in the windthrow. Raking leaves and shoveling snow, trying to pretend this is normal. If I hadn't seen your face, I'd never know. You'd been dying since the funeral. Father, father, like a tree, tall as an evergreen, falling like a frail old thing. I remember the sound of a heavy blow, the whistle of a tree as it goes down slow. Where, oh, where did you go? I found you on the forest floor. The winds, they'd carried you to and fro, down to the earth below, falling in the windthrow. Thank you. Next one's a love song. Every time I would play it, I would use it as a tactic to make friends, which I'm still trying to do. So if you want to be friends, we can be. This is like my new sad plug at shows. I'm like, who wants to be friends? But truly. But yeah, at shows I'd be like, this one doesn't have a title, and I just couldn't figure out the title. And then I was like, oh, I should just name it for the person it's about, right? So this is Colin. I feel like it puts him on the spot a little bit, but also, and then someone came up to me and was like, I love Colin. And I was like, what? Me too. Rising earlier in spring, you've been reading mysteries. It's such a curiosity that wakes you in the morning. And we fall into routines, dancing like only you and me, and no one else knows the choreography. Spin around the room and pull me back to you. Illuminate my sky, light up my life. I'll be your world if you'll be the sun in mine. As the days grow short in the winter, we'll light candles and listen to records while I'll try knitting and you'll make dinner, and every night gets a little better. We always find these new routines and dance like only you and me, and no one else can sweep me off my feet. Spin me around the room and pull me back to you. Illuminate my sky, light up my life. I'll be your world if you'll be the sun in mine. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, every moment that passes by, you spin me around the room and pull me back to you. Illuminate my sky, light up my life. I'll be your world if you'll be the sun in mine. Aw. It's really funny how, I don't know if anyone else is a songwriter in here. I see one. Can always spot one. Yeah, just like different parts of different songs that you write totally change meaning over time. And that's like a really cool part of songs, is like you write it in a specific time and then like years later it just has such different, I don't know, it's like the words were meant for something in the future in a way. Back to some newer stuff. We still doing good? Great. Yeah, this is a newer one. I've been really fortunate to have like so much support coming off of the last album to write new material and like have this team of people who are encouraging me and pushing me, and so a lot of these songs are kind of a result of that and a product of that. And yeah, this next song is called Unrelated, and it's basically just about like, I don't know, wishing you were closer to someone than you are. Yeah. These two things are unrelated. What I see and what I'm saying, staring down your throat through the phone. It's just a cough and irritation. You say it started on vacation when you felt healthy for the first time in a while. What scares you most scares you most is letting go. The two of us are unrelated. They sent you home and said you were faking. I'm always trying to treat you patiently. I guess maybe this is what you wanted. Loaded a gun and overshot it. I used to think I knew the target. What scares me most is letting go. What scares me most is letting go. If I could make it change, I would. If I could make it go away, I would. And if I could relate, I would. Great. Moving right along. This next song is called The Talks I Wish We Had. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just gonna hop in. Fall into pieces, they're on the phone. You only call when you're feeling alone. Hope the city's fine and you're working all of the time. Anyway, I should let you go. Is it too late for the talks I wish we'd had? Had 'em out loud instead of in my head. Filled all the silence with words instead. You ask about friends like they're still brand new. Haven't seen them since I last saw you. Well, I guess we got work to do. Fall into pieces, they're on the road. Every time you call, I'm seeing a ghost. The city isn't fine. No, I'm lonely most of the time. You could call me back anytime. Is it too late for the talks I wish we'd had? Kept them in my head so I don't get sad. Maybe the silence wasn't all that bad. I got new friends and a life or two. Doesn't really leave much room for you. Well, I guess you got work to do. I guess you got work to do. Sitting in my room, holding the phone, thinking talked too much, and I'm running out of time. So we'll see if we get it all. But I might skip one if that's okay. Would we rather hear A or B? You know. Okay, I'm gonna point to someone random, and you're gonna tell me which one. Okay, A or B? Well, I should decide. Okay, huh? A, great. Okay, cool. That's what I was hoping you would say. I wrote this song after I went to the dentist. If you ever have writer's block, Novocaine really gets it out. But truly, I was in some strange haze, and I got back to my apartment in New York, and Colin, who now you know, he would do this evil thing where he would tune all of the guitars we had into these alternate tunings. And so I got home and I was and so I picked up a guitar and I wrote this song, and there was an open mic that night downstairs at the coffee shop we lived above, and I went down there and drooled this song out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is called Fully Grown. When I'm older, I'm gonna have a garden with flowers and herbs and birds everywhere. In the morning, I'll wake up with the sun and do the work till the day is done. When I work, I'll think of her and how she raised a daughter who is strong enough to be a gardener. I will make things that are real. I will make things that can heal. I'll make them with both of my hands. They will stand on their own when they're fully grown. In the summer of 2009, I remember all my tomatoes died. It's true. Well, it comes as no surprise, she said, when you don't tend to things, they wind up dead. That never left my head. Now I'm tired of stagnation, of dreams that die with no causation, 'cause I'm afraid to love or water them enough. And I think of my mother and what she'd say if I asked her. She'd say, Olivia, be a gardener. You will make things that are real. You will make things that can heal. You'll make them with both of your hands. They will stand on their own. I will make things that are real. I'll make them with both of my hands. They will stand on their own when they're fully grown. Cool. Got one more. We good for one more? Yeah? Cool. Now just imagine me doing that song, but like absolute drool. Like, what's going on? It's New York. Like, what are you gonna do? This last song, and also thank you so much for being so awesome, and to Club Passim, and to this Discovery series, and 9 Athens Music, and everyone who put this night together. This is awesome, and Heather is up next. Very exciting stuff, yeah. This song is called John Cusack. Wonder what the skies are like on your side of town. Wonder what you're up to now that I'm not around. You've been on my mind, taking shapes in the passing clouds. Unfamiliar figures of what we could have been by now. If things had gone differently, if we weren't stuck in this quarantine, I thought I was passing a stranger when I passed by you on the street. Now I'm watching reruns on TV. I feel like John Cusack in Serendipity. Bored inside, so I'm looking out the window, wondering where you live, which avenue or borough. Oh, I wanna know who you are. I only got a glimpse from afar. Never put my faith in fate. Now I'm wishing on shooting stars. If things had gone differently, if we weren't stuck in this quarantine, I thought I was passing a stranger when I passed by you on the street. Now I'm watching reruns on TV. I feel like John Cusack in Serendipity. Yeah, thanks guys. That's what we got. Thanks so much. Yeah. I'm Olivia Wendel. And if you want to hear the song that you didn't hear tonight, you can check it out when it comes out later this spring. So yeah, give it up again for Passim and for everyone who's here, and thank you so much to Heather.
Thank you again, Olivia Wendel. We're going to take a quick intermission, use the bathroom, do whatever you need to do. Then we're going to be back with Heather Lynn. And you're good. All right, everybody, we're going to get started again. Oh, maybe? Okay. In just one moment, longtime volunteer Chuck Honnett is going to tell us a little bit more about the Discovery series, and we're going to do a little raffle as well. So here he comes to tell us some more.
Hello, everyone. I forgot all the entries for the free CD that we'd like to give out at intermission. So now I've got it with me. Thank you so much for coming to the Discovery series this Monday night. How about another round of applause for Olivia Wendel? What an amazing performance, right? It's so exciting. Both of these artists that are performing here tonight are both recording new CDs, so you should watch for Olivia's, which I guess is coming out soon. She's headed up to Toronto, and Heather's got some recording done, and now she's going to be mixing and mastering, and so it's very exciting to have both of these artists here in the club. Just a little about the Discovery series. We're here the second Monday of every month, and it's a chance to see some new music. Both of these artists that are performing tonight have performed previously at Campfire, and this is an amazing venue which really gives artists a chance to get their start and supports artists then throughout their musical career. And we've been a nonprofit now for around 25, 26 years. The venue's been here since the early 60s and started in 1958. And so it's just got a huge history, but we're also moving forward into the future. We've got a lot of wonderful and amazing things going on, especially a group called the Folk Collective, which are a bunch of thought leaders which are now working with Club Passim and really putting together what folk music looks like in the future. And you're going to be hearing a lot more about the Folk Collective in the months ahead, and we've got some really great shows that are scheduled. So watch out for that in the calendar. If you're a student, you can get a free student membership, so make sure you sign up at the box office. As a member, you get discounts on all the shows. You get to buy tickets before everyone else. You would have gotten free entry to the Discovery series tonight as a member. And we live stream all our shows now, and as a member, you get free live streaming for the entire year. So it's a fantastic opportunity for not only students to get it for free, but for any of you in the audience, it's only $80 for a membership for 2 people. So I urge you to consider becoming a member of Club Passim, and if this is your first time here, keep coming back, because that's what supports live music in Harvard Square. So thank you very much for being here. What we do at the Discovery series is we'd like to give away a free CD, and since neither artists have CDs tonight, it just so happens that we have a celebrity in the audience, and it's Chris Walton. Chris is an amazing artist. He's performed here at Club Passim, and this is his first, or his newest CD that's being released on Wednesday night at Brighton Music Hall. So this is an advanced copy, but actually, you can probably get it already. But anyway, Chris has signed it, and he's here in the audience, which is great. So I'm just going to reach into the bucket. We have a few entries here. All of you that didn't sign into the bucket, you missed your opportunity to enter, but that's okay. And the winner of this free CD is Julian Zarate. There you are, Julian. Come on up and get your free CD. Come on up. This is great. Thank you all so much for being here. Just a little bit about our next Discovery series, which is April 10th. And it's a very special show because it features the Iguana Music Fund Night. And I don't know how many of you have been to one of the Iguana Music Fund Night, but it's an amazing opportunity to see a bunch of artists that have been awarded an Iguana Music Grant for the past year. The Iguana Music Fund is an amazing fund that gives out $40,000 in grants to artists for all kinds of projects, from making a new recording all the way to a van that broke down and they need to put in a new oil pump if they're a touring artist. So it's a wonderful, wonderful fund that is generously funded by some folks anonymously at Club Passim, and we give out those grants to $40,000 to artists every year. So on April 10th, we're going to be featuring 6 of those artists. Anju, who is in the Folk Collective, which I just mentioned, she's a singer. They're a singer-songwriter. Columba, which is a close harmony singing group from around the world. Pamela Means, some of you may know her, singer-songwriter. Sophie Wellington, who has performed here in the club in the past, wonderful fiddle player, and also dances at the same time, and it's just really amazing to see. If you've never seen Sophie, huge energy on the stage. And a group called Zakia, And this is my favorite description that Abby gave me before the show. So they're hip opera, and they're a combination of a classically trained vocalist who is now into hip hop. So you'll be able to see that all at April 10th. It's just one woman. That's it, and it's all going to happen on this stage on April 10th. So you want to make sure you're here. And now I've talked enough. So in for more live, wonderful music. Here is Heather Lynn.
Hello. Thanks so much for being here and for listening. Let's give another hand to Olivia. Yeah, I'm always just really impressed with people who can write stories in like so many different tones and colors. It's such a gift that not many people have, and Olivia definitely does. Yeah. Today I'll walk alone to the trees. Inside my lungs the ash burn in me, and I try to find where my home used to be, but there's nothing left for me. Will we ever talk about all the choices we have made, when there's nothing left for us and no more time to change? Wounded mother, glowing red, tears of fire kiss my head. In the woods I knew grow thin every day. The water once blue bleeds black and gray, and our mother cries her children are to blame, to blame. When will we talk about all the choices we have made, when there's nothing left for us and no more time to change? Wounded mother, glowing red, tears of fire kiss my head. Wounded mother, glowing red, tears of fire kiss my head. Wounded mother, glowing red, tears of fire kiss my head. Thank you. That song was called Wounded Mother, and I recorded that with a full band of my really good friends in the fall, and it'll be on my upcoming EP, which which will exist sometime in the world at some point. Very soon, hopefully. Speaking of wounded mother, my mom's watching the live stream and she has COVID, so like, love you, Mom. I just shout out to Amy. She's the best. Love her. Yeah. I was singing that song the whole time. I was like, damn, my mom is really out there wounded, and that's hilarious. Anyway. I'm notoriously really bad at naming songs, so this one I titled Sun Rain just because I don't know how else to remember it, but let me know if you have any ideas after the show. Hold my chin to your skin. Save me from this world I'm in. And tell me that it's all a dream. I can leave when I want to. And it fell upon me like a sudden summer's rain, and it drowned out the garden I planted last spring. And I knew that there were promises to keep, but I never thought of someone loving me forever. Walk alone to the trees, feel my skin sway with the breeze, and I know now it's all in my head, not my eyes, my feet, my hands. And it fell upon me like the dew on the grass, gone without warning, never looking back. And I knew that there were places to be seen, pages that are empty fill completely. Cover me completely. Make me clean. Thank you. So I used to live in Boston. In September, I moved up to Portland, Maine, which is a sentence I never thought I would say in my whole life. But it's beautiful there, but I think it's wreaking havoc on my guitars a little bit to be changing weather and taking them out of my room, which has not happened in a while. This next song is my attempt at writing a country song. I'm originally from Virginia, so I had to pay respect, but it's probably not really a country song as you would think of country music today, but maybe that's a victory. No, I love country music. We all do. You can't deny it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Anyway, is my guitar sounding okay? Can you hear it? Okay. Cool. You came to me like an early spring, and I sat in your sun just smiling, but then I fell from your light, and it took me by surprise. So I lay with you till the morning. Now I'm waiting to love you. I'm waiting to love you till my heart don't feel broken anymore. And I know it's hard and we've come so far, but I'm waiting to love you with my whole heart. But every time I look at you, I think of him. And all the nights I spent crying, but now I know that he's fine, 'cause he shows me all the time. But I guess my heart is just blinded. So I'm waiting to love you. I'm waiting to love you till my heart don't feel broken anymore. And I know it's hard and we've come so far, but I'm waiting to love you with my whole heart. But I can't erase all the things that you said, though I try to forget, they just spin in my head. And I can't forget how you cried on the phone, saying if you must go, darling, this time just go. Now I'm waiting to love you. I'm waiting to love you till my heart don't feel broken anymore. And I know it's hard and we've come so far, but I'm waiting to love you with my whole heart. Thanks so much for Club Passim for having us out here. I love this series, and I got to see a lot of friends play this series when I lived in Boston. So it's great to be on the stage and doing that. It feels really surreal for me. This next song I wrote when I was really tired after work one day, just thinking about how I really don't care to have funds, money, or a job. But yeah, so I just wrote it about just being really tired and feeling forced to, make money for yourself just to live in this world. But it also made me think about how privileged I am to have those thoughts but saying that, everyone please pray for snow, because I don't want to go to work tomorrow. But yeah. Yeah, I work at a farm up in Maine, and I'm really scared to drive there in the snow because I've only driven in the snow 4 times because we don't get snow in Virginia that much. So everyone do a little snow dance, a little snow prayer before you go to bed tonight. Please. Okay. as I lay my bones, they ache. Too tired to sing today, and they tell me so it goes. Live a life to work away, and I don't want to have money, but I need to have some money to eat and sleep in a warm bed at night. In his dreams he walks all day, nothing on his mind but to find a skipping stone, watch the ripples form and grow, and he don't want to have money, but he needs to have some money to eat and sleep in a warm bed at night. His tired eyes fade into mine and ask me why. The people work all through the night, and still they starve, 'cause they don't want to have money, but they need to have some money to eat and sleep in a warm bed at night. Thank you. This next song, I'm going to invite a guest up. There they are. The song is called Yellow House. I recorded it as well with the full band. Yeah, it's literally about a yellow house that used to be in a neighborhood I lived in Boston, and then they tore it down and put a really ugly parking lot. So it goes. So yeah, it made me really sad. But now I just make fun music out of it. This is Michael. He's great. Yeah. Do you need a note or anything? I watch the blue under my eyes get darker every day. It's the mark of passing time. It's the aging of my face. And I used to tell you how I feel. Now we just call to say we did. You would hold me in your arms. Now it's not man to cry. But now we're at the bottleneck of all the tears you tried to hide. And you used to be too loud for me, but now you stare so quietly. And I used to have a family, but now they live so far from me. There used to be a yellow house when I would walk to get some air. Now it's a lot to park your car. And there used to be a garden there. There used to be a garden there. There used to be a garden. There used to be a garden.
Thank you. Michael Sabin, everyone. I didn't realize the ceiling was right there. So along with an amazing trombone player, Michael is my partner and my best friend, and it's such a gift to play music with people you love. Gotta say it. Gotta say it when it happens. This next song I wrote during the dreaded COVID summer of 2020, when I was back home in Virginia with my parents, and there's this deer that walks through their yard pretty much every day, hopefully still. And it has like a limp. Ooh, limp. And that's why we know it's like that same deer. So yeah, it just like, and I didn't really know about it until that summer, and it coincided with this time that I lost like a good friend, and it just felt like their spirit was like coming to say hello every once in a while, because he was a wanderer too, all by himself. So it just felt like a connective moment.
He walks along the hills and valleys, no one to steal his mind, and he treasures only fruitful valleys that aid the passing time. In his youth it lays a burden heavy, clinging to his stride, and it follows him down into the valley. In the field he hides, but one day he'll find those infinite fields of green laid just for him. So sweet and plenty, the clover will be all over his mother left him here to wander the earth alone, with no one here to dry the tears that he has long outgrown. In the morning doves, they call him back to the field he keeps. Alone in the grass, he'll watch the nights pass. Still in the cold, he'll weep. Still one day he'll find those infinite fields of green laid just for him. Though sweet and plenty, the clover will be all over the valley. Yes, one day he'll find those infinite fields of green laid just for him. So sweet and plenty, the clover will be all over the valley.
Thank you. This is one of my big tuning moments that I'm really excited about. Whenever I'm tuning, I always am like, this is definitely taking 30 minutes. But I feel like it probably just feels like that because I'm up here and there are lights on me and it's like I'm on display. But yeah, let me know if you also think I'm taking too long tuning. But I'm just going to take my time and enjoy the candles flickering. How's everybody doing? Put the spotlight on you. I'm really happy to be back in Boston. It feels like refreshed every time I come back. And then I'm like, I'm ready to go home. I do love it here. I spent like 5 years of my life here, but it's nice to have multiple homes, kind of, you know. Because now we live in a neighborhood with yards and cul-de-sacs. And it's like, I really am in that point of life again. So yeah, we're almost there, folks. Everyone take a breath. Yeah, so I am making a record, or it's kind of made. It's like getting, polished, we like to say. But if you'd like to support that or my music or anything, I do have a GoFundMe for it. So yeah, let me know. I have little tiny paintings. They're this big, so you can see it. They're out there where the merch would be, or where the CDs will be eventually. So they have a little QR code on them that you can scan if you want to check out the fundraiser. I'm making a record with my friends, and I want to pay them well, so it would help. Okay. I would love to have like one of those people, like a guitar tech that's just like throwing me guitars for like a small venue like this. That would be too much. But it wouldn't be funny. I think it would be funny. Okay.
The smell of rain wakes me, breaks me, takes me to the park. My wounds, they are changing, aging. Blood but to scar. But when will I know how to let go? The seeds that I hold when they fall, they grow as you watch me blossom alone. You mourn your life, my garden, it blooms in color. The river dries, but when will I know how to let go? The seeds that I hold when they fall, they grow. The smell of rain wakes me, breaks me.
Thank you. Trying to think of like things to talk about. What's happening in life right now? Daylight savings. How do we feel? Yay or nay? Yay. I felt yay on Sunday at like 6:30 when it was bright out. I was like, life, this, I can survive. And then when I woke up for work the next day and it was still dark out, I was like, I was like, can we have both? The sun all the time? But no, we cannot. Yeah, but doesn't it make you feel like you can really live again when the sun comes out? It's like, hey. Oh, also, I had a dream last night that instead of singing and playing songs, I did like a stand-up routine. Which, like, I guess I'm like trying and failing at currently, but, y'all. Okay. But yeah, so anyone, let me know. I'll drop this act and I'll pick that one up real quick. See, writing in different tunings is all fun and games until you actually have to play the songs in front of people. We did it. Woo! Okay. This one is also going to be on my little EP that I'm making. Yeah, it's one of the first songs I wrote on guitar. Yeah, I wrote it like 2 or 3 years ago. And it's really special to me, so I hope you enjoy. Oh, let me turn my guitar back on first. Now so you can hear it. There she is. You just gotta laugh at life sometimes, y'all. You just gotta laugh.
To do I just know that I need you. And you don't call my name anymore, and it just makes your heart too sore. And you don't see the sunshine or the rain on the leaves. Your blurry eyes can't stay awake in this distant dream. And you offered me the world and what I couldn't see, that the world that you could offer wouldn't be enough for me. And like summer into fall, he put the color back in me. And I fell into winter with the hope of being free. Days turn into seconds as the world explodes in green. And I don't even understand the few days I've seen. The air is warm, but I have turned so cold inside. Maybe when you left, you took the good parts of me. And there is so much time between us now, from when we tried to salvage this somehow. The seasons change, the ivy's flowered green. Maybe we could do this right if you didn't leave. But you offered me the world, and what I couldn't see is the world that you could offer wouldn't be enough for me. And like summer into fall, put the color back in me. And I fell into winter with the hope of being free.
Thank you. Let's see. I think I got like 2 more songs for you guys. Thank you so much for listening. You're a really great audience. This song is also going to be on the record. It's going to be short and sweet, little 6-song gal, and I'm really excited for it to exist. It feels like my whole songwriting life has led up to this, which has only been like 2 or 3 years for me. Yeah. Okay. This song, I guess I originally wrote it about myself, but as all things do, it transforms and takes new shapes. So, yeah, I guess it's just more about like a general feeling of being stuck, maybe.
sinking deep, and she only smiles when she falls asleep, and she'll waste a day alone in her bed. I'll do it all tomorrow instead, and she's crying. If I could just get out of my head for once, forget all the things I could have said or done, and inside me there's an ocean so blue, and it drowns the light shining from you, and you'll fade away like dust in my room, screaming, crying. I'm just trying to fall into you. If I could just get out of my head for once, forget all the things I could have said or done. If I could just get out of my head for once, forget all the things I could have said or done. And you said you want to grow, and now you just wanna be alone. So please get up, please get up. So please get up, 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 please get
Thank you so much. I'm going to invite Michael Sabin back up. This is my last song. Thanks so much for listening. I really do appreciate it. It's like such a treat to play for people, and they're clearly listening to you. It's really a gift. Thanks so much for Club Passim having us here, 9 Athens. Appreciate y'all a lot. We really do feel supported by y'all as artists. Michael Sabin, everyone. Like, wow, this is so crazy. The room gets so quiet. Not in a bad way. Like, that sounded bad. I'm just, most of the time there's always some lady that's, so anyway, and you're like, like I went to a concert like 2 weeks ago, and there were 3 acts, and these girls talked through like the first act, and I was like, okay, maybe they're here for the second act, and then they talked for the second act, and then I was like, okay, maybe they're here for the third act, and they talked through all the acts, and I was like, what did y'all spend your money on? Social hour, I don't know. Okay. Do you need a note? We're gonna get there for the last song, guys. Sometimes I feel like I could fly away, just long enough to escape the day and look at myself from a bird's eye view. And I guess that is something that I rarely do. And I fell so far when I heard your voice into myself, and now I can't avoid. And I was so sure of it only yesterday. I guess I'll get over this some other way. But can someone say I'm doing all right? Can someone please tell me I'm doing just fine? Can someone say I'm doing all right? Can someone please tell me I'm doing just fine? And you looked at me with nothing in your eyes, just so I would see how long ago this died. And I was so sure of it only yesterday. And I guess I'll get over this on one of these long days. But can someone say I'm doing all right? Can someone please tell me I'm doing just fine? Can someone say I'm doing all right? Can someone please tell me I'm doing just Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to Club Passim. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Maddie on sound and Abby. Everyone here. It's so great. Have a good night.
Thank you again to Heather, Lynn, and thank you all for being here. I hope you all get home safe.